5 simple goals to make this year your healthiest year yet. Let's go. It's Dr. Livingood. Number 5, sitting is the new smoking. Sitting is the new smoking. Just sitting for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours is the equivalent of smoking a cigarette. It breaks down your joints. Research shows that it increases your risk of cancer and heart disease by 20, 30, up to 40%. It's obviously going to add obesity. It's obviously going to add extra weight. You're not moving your body. It's going to be harder on circulation. It's going to be harder on breathing, and it's going to drain your energy. So got to fight back against this. One thing that I implemented from a goal perspective is to sit less this year, which means, if possible, every time I have to take a phone call, every time I have to be on a video conference call, a lot of people in my company know I'm walking and moving. So you might not see me on video because I am moving, but I've gotten so many extra steps in because of all the phone calls or interaction that we have to have on a mobile setting, in a mobile work at home remote environment that a lot of us are in now. Use that time to walk. If you can't leave the building, maybe you should consider getting a treadmill that you can put underneath your desk so you can be getting steps in while you're doing that activity. Sitting is the new smoking. It's got to go. We need to move more. Of course, good exercise will help. Number 4, evening meals and evening drinks, especially if it's alcohol. The later you eat is a huge predictor on your weight and obesity. In fact, studies show that you should be eating or cutting off drinking 3 hours before you close your eyes and drift off to sleep. 3-hour window. Eating during that time is going to put extra strain on your digestive system. When you go to get to bed, your body's still working on food instead of shifting all of its focus to healing. Now, why does this matter? It's going to lower your heart rate variability. There's a lot of monitors out there that you can wear, rings and watches and devices at nighttime to measure your heart rate variability, not to be confused with heart rate, which is the beats per minute. This is the variation between the beats of your heart, and it measures the stress and the strain on your body. The fastest way to lower your heart rate variability and strain your body is to fill it full of food and then go to bed. Fill it full of alcohol and then go to bed. So to increase your heart rate variability, which increases your weight loss abilities, your risk of cancer go down. Your stress goes down, your recovery goes up, your immune system goes up. Raise your heart rate variability. Measuring it might be a goal for this year. Watch what late night food or alcohol does to it. Cutting those things out before bed, sliding eating up and or drinking earlier, or cutting it out altogether. Great idea and a good goal for the new year. Number 3, home cooking. In fact, a study of almost 12,000 people, adults, showed that if you made 5 or more homemade home cooking meals a week, there was a 28% less chance that you are overweight, compared with people that ate 3 or fewer home cooked meals a week. Those people had a 28% gain in being overweight because you're eating out, you're going to eat fast food. So make some meals at home. It does not have to be complicated. In fact, my wife and I have committed ourselves to making food simple. Busy, doctor, nurse, 3 kids, all kinds of stuff going on and activities all the time. Food needs to be simple, and we wrote a book about it. So you can grab one of those. There's a free copy in the description for you. Just cover the shipping. Check out that link. Number 2, screen time. Spending too much time on this, you might be watching one right now, with just scrolling and feeding your brain someone else's agenda, non-positive things, non-educational things like this is, and the drama that comes with social media, whether it's your world or someone else's world that's infiltrating it. Studies now show that it increases your link and your risks of depression, anxiety, and loneliness. So let's get a little happier this year. The easiest way to do it is screen time that you can set in your phone a lot of times, that you can cut down the amount of screen time and the amount of app time. Your phone will actually alert you or lock you out of them. You can put yourself on a timer, but the easiest is to lean into your phone's screen time section and cut back. You cut back your children, you need to cut back yourself, and watch what happens. It'd be interesting if you cut it out for a couple days and tried to chart a scale of 1 to 10, your happiness, your anxiety levels, your depression levels, your happy thoughts versus good thoughts levels. Watch what happens. Less screen time makes for a better year. And number 1, consume less. I'm talking about food in this regard. One of the fastest ways to hack your metabolism, get your body back, reach your goals, the weight loss perspective that so many people focus on when a new year comes, is to eat less. The fastest way to do that, the easiest meal plan you will ever do, is to consume less. Curb your consumption is rule number 5 when it comes to my 5 guidelines to fix your nutrition. This is the main one that has to happen. So I put myself through metabolic hacking. And in 12 weeks, I transformed my metabolism, tapped into fat burning mode that I never thought I would reach again, the way I was in high school. The confidence, the feeling, the look that brings, I want to show you exactly how I did it. So I made a whole video breaking down exactly what I did, and I put it right here for you as a next step. Crush the year, make it the best one yet. Check out this resource to get to kick started. See you soon.